Well, I'm sure all y'all enjoy a really good steak. Well, the other night I went to my son's house and had a tri-tip steak, which is on the sirloin family, that was put on the smoker. He has a pellet smoker. Well, the pellet smoker allowed it to, get that smoky flavor, and then we took it and seared it afterwards, which is called a reverse sear. So we got the flavor in it first and then seared it in later. So we put it in the smoker and brought it up to 100 degrees internal temperature before we actually pulled it off and started searing it. So it comes off like medium rare to rare, and so depends on how you like your steak. Of course, you could leave it longer in the smoker to get it up to a higher temperature, but the meat was exceptional. It did have a really good flavor to it, and the seasoning is I got it here before me. It's got a mixture of chipotle powder, chipotle chili powder, oregano, granulated garlic, cumin, and black pepper, and salt. And so we're fixing to put it on the smoker. I've got the smoker warming up. I got it set on 225 degrees, and I'm going to warm it up to that temperature, and then I'll put the tri-tip on the smoker. We've got a tri-tip right here. So it's kind of a unique cut of meat. It's got some thickness to it, so there's no fat to mount anything, so I don't see any trimming necessary. So let's get this thing rubbed, and then we'll get it on the smoker here in a moment. Alright, so the recipe says to take the rub and rub it in a healthy coating of this seasoning, so it's got a great aroma to it. So we're going to rub it on both sides, and then rub a little olive oil on it to help bind it all together. So we're going to get this seasoning down inside the fibers of the meat. And then rub the olive oil off it. It's just the right amount of rub. I thought I'd normally get too much.
Good job.
Alright, so we're going to put a little olive oil on it, drizzle. Get it happy. Got a way to bond in there good. I just hate wasting the seasonings. I like to get it all on there, and that olive oil helps bond that seasoning to it, because it actually, when you run it through the smoker, it wants to put a little crust on it anyway, and then we'll put that sear in there. That'll make it all happy.
Getting ready.
Go. Smoker on. Meat in. Okay.
Now, how long is that going to stay in there?
Well, we got to get it to an internal temperature of 100 degrees, which reminds me, I need to put the probe in. It's not too hot. The probe is hot, so we need an internal temperature of 100 degrees, and the thickest part. There we go. It's that time. So the meat probe is 115, so it's time to get that baby out of there. All right. The grill is preheated up to 600 degrees. And we got this ready to go. I guess I better open the door. 600 degrees, okay. Let's see if we can't put a sear on this bad boy. Oh yeah. You hear that sizzle? Let that sear for a while. Then we'll flip it over and let it sear on the other side. Now that's the definition of a reverse sear right there. With the grill marks on it. Make sure we don't damage this thing. Oh, sticking a little bit. Yeah. It's looking good. Feels tender. Oh, dropped it. How about that? Alright, let's go in and carve this thing up. Done took a bite. It's done rested for about 15 minutes. And it looks like it's going to taste just marvelous. I done took one bite. I'm really proud of it. So we're looking about a medium right here on the end. Then we're going to go on into medium rare. You notice the juice is not running out like it would be if we went ahead and cut it. So we got a good medium rare right here in the middle. See what I mean?